Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. It's Pat and Rose here from the Costa Blanca Travellers, and we are today, and can you guess where we are? We are indeed at home. Yes, we are at our home, believe it or not.
Behind the bars.
In El Moncayo. Yes, that's where we are today. And the sun is shining. It's a beautiful 25 degrees centigrade today at least, and it feels, I have to say, more like 27 today. When you're sitting out in the sun. So as you can see, I've been out sitting out enjoying the sun today. Rose, well, she's been in and out, as it were, reading a book, doing various chores.
And puzzles. I like puzzles.
Oh, and puzzles, yes, and puzzles. So we haven't been around lately for the last few weeks, but we, as you're probably aware, we have been back in the UK up until recently, sorting out our current property back home.
Yeah, renovating
it.
No peace for 5 weeks.
Doing lots of decorating for 5 weeks.
I'm glad we're back.
We haven't known whether we've been coming or going.
No peace at all.
And it's been 5 weeks of absolute mayhem, to be honest.
Workmen all around the house and
in and out,
morning and late. Oh,
absolutely. So we haven't had a moment to ourselves. So we do apologise for not posting anything before now. But we have to say we are now back in beautiful El Moncayo, which is not far, as some of you may know, between the towns of Guadamar and La Mata on the Costa Blanca coast in the Valencia region of Spain. And in a few weeks' time, we are going to be on the move again, to hopefully looking for a different area to move to. But don't worry, we will still be in the Costa Blanca region of Spain. So we would have let you know if anything, if we were going to move further out. But hopefully in the coming weeks ahead, we will bring you some videos of our travels, some new towns which we want to visit, like Los Alcázares. Torrevieja we haven't really explored as much as we'd really like to, so we'd like to go back on that in the coming week. And also Alicante, which we are hoping to go to on Friday this week, because believe it or not, I have to exchange my driving licence for a Spanish one, which is pretty big over here for any expat now who is deciding to stay 180 days or more in Spain.
You can't drive in a hire car if you don't get this test.
Yeah, so you can't drive at all if you're over 180 days. You are classed as resident here in Spain. So it's vitally important that we exchange our licences.
You have to do a test.
For Spanish ones, oh yes, you have to do the Psicotécnico test, which is
very,
quite a long word.
2 wheels and try and get it on the road and so on.
Yeah, it's a combination of 4 little tests actually.
But it's not that difficult, so don't worry. Even if you hear the bleeps, just carry on. Keep going.
They actually take your blood pressure, which is even if you're on blood pressure tablets, you should be okay. You should pass that. Eyesight test, again, very, very good.
In English, you don't have to go learn the Spanish lettering and all that.
They will speak to you in English, so no problems there.
It's not frightening at all, so don't stress.
And the other one is having to keep these 2 little balls in. We have a little steering wheel.
It goes like that.
And you have to keep the 2 little balls.
And you've got the steering wheel
within the 2 lines. In the 2 lines on the screen.
Even if you come out, don't worry. Just go back in and do your best, and just keep going till the end of the test.
And the final little test is a stopping distance test, where you have to stop a little ball that goes behind a screen, behind a box, and you have to put the brakes on before the ball reaches the wall at the other end.
You mustn't come to the outside, the box obviously fails, so, every thing just give it a little bit further.
And needless to say, you should all pass with flying colours, because we spoke to many expats here, and nobody has really failed the actual test. So hopefully you will be okay as well.
Pat, how much do you have to pay for that?
That is €43, Rose, that you have to pay for the test. And I don't know about anywhere else, but in this particular area of Guadamar, if anyone's doing it in the area of Guadamar, it has to be paid in cash.
Make sure you've got that and other things. Passport, is it?
Yes,
Need
you
the
must take your
documents.
passport along with you.
Driving license.
And it's going to also your NIE, which will be on your TIE card for those of you expats that have got a TIE card.
Yeah.
It should be on your TIE card. So just take them both along.
And make sure your Padron is valid over 3 months. So it covers the test and the collection. Is it collection?
Yeah, Padron must be up to date here. In most cases,
Just for that.
anything important, any important documentation, it has to be within 3 months valid. So a valid date still on the document on the Padron.
Yeah.
So if you're outside of that, I'm afraid you have to go and renew the Padron, which we are going to go and do ours tomorrow in Guatemala. And apparently for renewal, it's all very simple. If you've already got the Padron, just go and show them your passport.
All the documents you took first time.
Your passport, documents, any documents you took the first time, and it should all be fairly easy. And you will get a brand new Padron that is valid to go and do these important things that you have to do.
I think you just have to make sure you keep an eye on the site and to book your to get your police.
Yeah, absolutely.
Collected.
Yeah, just keep an eye.
Yeah, because if you run out of, you've got 6 months to get that after the medical.
The driving, when you do go to exchange your driving licence, we have to go here to Alicante to the DGT offices.
We'll show you that when we go there.
Yeah, you can make the appointment online. It's very easy to do.
And what about the UK code?
Oh yes, and the day before your appointment, once you get an appointment, you have to get a code from the UK government, and you do that the day before.
Online,
and that's on the gov.uk website. Okay.
So make sure you make a note of all this and make sure you've got everything. If you've got all your documents and it's all ready, it'll be so much easier and no stress. You just show them it.
There'll be a link on there for you to do that.
Yeah.
And as I said, when you if you want to go and collect it yourself, you are able to do that apparently, especially at Alicante. You just have to let them know on the desk that you want to go and collect it. But if not, then they just send it automatically to your address in Spain, wherever you might be. If it's your rent or the address on the Padron, it will be. They will send it there, and it usually takes between 4 to 5 weeks for it to come through from the DGT. And then you will get your new Spanish licence, shining and glinting, no doubt.
Don't forget one thing. Take a picture, a photo on your phone and print it off if you want, of your licence, UK licence, both sides, because I think they take that off you, don't they?
That's very good.
So you must keep that. Good. Otherwise, if you ever have to return to UK and decide this is not for you, you will need that to show the DVLA so you can get all your points and all what you were entitled for from the first one, from the first licence.
Absolutely.
Okay, so don't forget. And I hope all this helps, because we've sort of gone through it. What do we do? What do we do? Asking our friends and all that things.
It's been one of the learning curve, hasn't it? It's been a great learning curve.
Yeah, so it's all deadlines on what Minefield. So if you get your, put it on your calendar so you've got your deadlines. Expires 3 months. And I've got the driving to do, so you've got to extend it if it's going to come past that, and so on. And once you've done that, then you won't forget anything. Keep all your stuff in a plastic sleeve. That's what we do in it. And all the paperwork. And then when it comes to doing it, put in the paper and put what documents you need. And just find it all, and then when the time's ready, you can collect.
It will go smoothly.
Yeah.
So let's say we're going to wrap up the video, I think, now, aren't we? It's about come time to wrap up. So don't forget to keep watching, and ring that bell, because you never know
don't forget.
what we might post next, or when we might post next. And we're hoping to get some good videos coming up soon. So as I say, keep a lookout for the Alicante one, and do let us know if you'd like us to do any particular things you'd like us to do. One particular idea that we're hoping to do is to do some wine tasting, testing some different wines out. So if you'd like us to do some of that, that would be good. Or even if you'd like us to test out some tapas, Spanish tapas, or something in that particular way, or any particular Spanish foods you'd like us to test out, then leave a note in the comments below, and we'll see if we can do that for you. Or any places you'd like us to visit, isn't that right?
And all those who are going for all the Spanish residency, we are going to document our progress and all the problems and the things, do's and don'ts, so it just gives you a bit of a warning before you fall into the same traps we have. So it just makes your life easier.
Oh yes, just like to give a big shout out to my niece out there and her new son Alfie.
Oh yeah,
if they're watching.
Yeah.
Okay, hi
Emma,
Alfie.
and Emma.
Yeah, big kiss from your auntie Rosemary and Uncle Patrick if you're watching out
and
there.
Simon, Mary, and Emma.
And Simon and Mary are also relatives
Michael,
in the UK.
mustn't forget Michael.
Yeah, so hopefully you're watching. So thanks again for watching, and as I say, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and ring that bell, and
keep us alive,
keep us going, because
otherwise you won't see us.
and hopefully our subscribers will grow, and the channel will grow along with you, and you're the ones that can make that happen. So thanks again for watching.
Thank you.
Adios. Hasta luego.
Lovely evening today. It's beautiful. Enjoy yourselves.
And we'll catch you again.
Up sometime this week.
Take care.
Take it. Bye.
Adios.
Adios.
Pomegranate tree in the green leaves. Bougainvilleas in pink, red. I think that's a jasmine over there. That's a shoe flower. And since we had a rain, everything